Carvin, kind of a Strat. These are like stacked singles, so it's a little dusty. Humbuckers. I gotta make this one, once again, quick video. This one's already sold. I'm heading out to FedEx like in 10 minutes. Gorgeous guitar. As you see, quilted maple top, a matching quilted maple blue headstock, rosewood neck, neck through with a gloss body, and sort of an oil satiny finish on the neck, which is really hip. Graphite nut, I do believe. Spurzels, my favorites. Ebony fretboard. What can I say? 5-way selector. Clean. I'm absolutely not liking this guitar at all. It's so bright. Plus, it's out of tune a little bit because I just wailed on the whammy bar. But let me see. Let me switch it to the bassman setting of my Supersonic. Sounds kind of dull. It sounds like the strings are like 10 years old. They're not, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. We'll leave it out of tune. I don't have time for this shit. Alright, let's put it. Oh, my Supersonic has the effects loop kind of bridged as a boost channel, so that fattens it up a bit. These pickups sound like they're kind of like in a netherworld between singles and humbuckers. I'm just kind of... It's not working for me. Let's see, distortion. It's gonna sound good with distortion because this amp is like super high gain. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna leave this out of tune, sorry. Another thing about these guitars, now I gotta say, I'm kind of trashing the clean sound and everything, but Carvins are like very reasonably, I mean, they're US made, they're gorgeous guitars. I mean, like, this was like a $1,400 guitar, new, when it came with the G&G case. So, you know, I can see they cut some corners, like on the top. It's a nice top, but instead of bending the top, they just kind of carved it, they just kind of sanded it out. But yeah, it's nice, man. Nice round, very sexy. But man, I don't know if it's the pickups or the fact that it's neck through. You know, I always loved neck through guitars because you can get way up here. But they always have this weird mid-ranginess. It's almost like the benefits that they say you get from a neck through, like sustain, which I think is kind of bullshit. I'd like to say that's true because they seem like just better made guitars. For my new solid buys, I settled on a set neck because you get that awesome heel. You don't have that bulky cutaway there, that bulky neck joint. But I feel like the guitar tends to resonate more freely as opposed to this, where it just seems kind of dull. But distortion. Let's see, bridge pickup. So yeah, it sounds, I mean, almost any guitar is going to sound good with distorted through this amp, but yeah, this is pretty nice, very smooth. The middle positions are going to sound kind of... Yes, it's not surprising that these middle God, it's too early. These middle positions are just kind of, you know, on a Strat, you get some really nice, honky, funky kind of sounds. On this, it's just kind of, again, it's in this nether region, sort of like, I don't know. Neck pickup sounds nice. I mean, this is actually set up. It's pretty much Carvin stock setup, which is good. You know, it's what you'd expect from a Les Paul or a Strat, but it's not good enough. And I don't know why people settle for this, because you know, it's fine for normal playing. You know. If you're just gonna play normal stuff, then it's fine. But if you want to get like into more like legato stuff, like it hurts. Yeah, I would have to lower this quite a bit. The tremolo is okay. You know, it's routed out, so even though it's not a locking trem, you get a little about a minor third on the G string, which isn't bad. But you know, it's not even with the well, maybe these Spurzels aren't that tight. I wouldn't fault Spurzel with this going out of tune. I would fault the bridge and where it's returning to. It might just need to be oiled. I mean, all around, it's a great guitar, and the thing is, these don't tend to keep their value. So this might have been $1,400 new, which, considering the specs and everything, is actually a really good price. But used, I mean, I just sold it for like $600. So you can pick them up really cheap, and you'll see most of these for sale. People switch the pickups because they just have this. Man, I had a Carvin 7-string years ago, and it was the same thing. It was gorgeous. It was like, man, this is awesome, and it just, to me, it didn't sound very good. Like, I don't know if it's the pickups, but you know, you see guys switching the pickups all the time, and they still sell them. So I don't know what, I don't want to say what's wrong, but like, there's something about these that just makes them sound dull. And again, that's my opinion. Please don't like start flipping out on me, because like I said, it is a beautiful guitar. I just Carvins in general, there's just the maybe it's just the pickups. Maybe I'm totally full of shit, and you switch these out and it'll be like a miracle. It's a little high. Yeah, if you can find one used, I mean, for what I sold this for with the case, my God, you won't do much better than that anywhere. So yeah, for a used guitar at that type of price range, hell yeah. If you're gonna be spending like, you know, $1,500, I might opt for something else. But very nice guitars, just a little weird in the tone department.